The video you're about to watch is a preview from one of my fashion design courses available online at Fashion Premier Academy. Okay, let's drape a skirt. I'm going to show you how to drape a very basic, simple skirt. We'll start with a piece of muslin, 14 by 24. From the edge of the muslin, from the selvage, you're going to come in 1 inch and draw a length grain. And from the top of the muslin, we're going to measure 2 inches and put a little cross mark, which will be our waistline. So from the top, 2 inches, waistline. And then from the waistline, we're going to measure 7 inches. 7 inches. And we're going to draw a cross grain perpendicular to center front. So top 2 inches, waistline, 7 inches, cross grain. We're going to pin center front of the muslin onto the center front of the form. Next, we're going to put some pins on your cross grain. Now, as you can see, these forms go up and down. And the reason is that when you're draping, for example, a skirt, you want to be at eye level with the skirt so that you can see if your cross grain, your grain line is off or not. For example, you don't want to drape if your cross grain does that. You see what I'm saying? So you want to have a cross grain that's parallel to the floor, straight across. So we're going to smooth the muslin, but if you smooth it too tight, then it'll be, the skirt will be too tight and she can't even walk. So as you're smoothing, I want you to pinch a little bit of muslin, just like a little pinch, so that you will have a little bit of ease. And so now, as you're doing that, here's my little pinch, coming across to the side seam. We're going to pin the muslin onto the side seam. Okay, so again, here's my ease for a little comfort. And then pins on the side seam. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the extra fabric here, muslin that I don't really need. It's only going to get in the way. So I'm going to trim some of this off. Okay, and then whatever is left here will become my dart. And we're going to place the dart on the princess line, on the princess seam. So I'm going to smooth your muslin, find out where the princess seam is on the waistline, put a little pin, and put a little cross mark. And then we're going to take this excess fabric and we're going to fold it to create our dart, like so. Okay, going to slash from the top to the waistline so that the muslin lays flat onto the form. Keep adjusting your muslin so it's nice and smooth. And any extra fabric that's going to get in the way, you can go ahead and trim away. And once again, with your pencil or marker, I'm going to mark the waistline. Mark where the two fabrics meet, just like we did in previous darts, so that when you open the dart, there it is, that's your dart. Now in the front, the length of the dart in the front is 3.5 inch. 3.5 inch is the length. So just to make a little note, 3.5 is the length of the dart. Okay, let's continue marking our waistline. Mark your side seam. Okay, and basically that's how you drape a very simple one dart skirt. Same thing happens for the back. The length of the back dart is 5.5 inches instead of 3.5 for the front, 5.5 for the back. Sometimes you'll see a skirt where instead of one dart, we have 2 darts. So basically you take this amount, instead of having one dart, you split it into 2 darts. This is a 2 dart skirt. It's very similar to the 1 dart. The only difference is that we have 2 darts instead of 1. So we have a 1/2 inch seam allowance all around. The length really depends on how long you want the skirt. The next step is to take this drape onto dotted paper and then make a pattern from that. I'm not going to do that. That's part of your pattern making course. So that's it on your skirt. Next class, I'm going to show you how to do a circle skirt, which is really cool. You're going to like that. I'll see you next class. Thank you for watching this video. Check out all the courses available at Fashion Premier Academy by clicking the link below. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you will be notified when I post new videos, which is every week. I'll see you in class.